I'm qcharlie, and I used to be a YouTuber, but I haven't posted in years. My old content consisted of art challenge videos and gaming content that made me pretty happy to make. I want to return to making videos, however, I'm going to start posting whatever I want. This channel is going to become a dumping ground for all of my creative work, whether that's speed paints, art-related videos, gameplay, DJ sets, music videos, video essays, or anything else I can come up with. I'm not sure who this video is going to reach, and I bet the majority of the views are just going to be people from my old Discord server, but that's okay with me. Because art used to be my main thing on this channel, in this video I'll be drawing the album cover for my upcoming album. So, let's get into it. So, this album is like a concept album, like me, like what if it was me, but I'm like a robot? Not very interesting. I designed a character for this album and I want her upside down, but like I really don't care what else is going on in the cover as long as it's really busy. I'm relying heavy on Pose My Art, like a screenshot from Pose My Art right now to draw the anatomy for this. I haven't recorded like a video in so long, like it's been like years, that I feel like so awkward right now, like recording this. Like I feel like just so odd, and I'm not really sure what to talk about in this video. Like, I guess I could probably talk more about myself and whatever, but it's just like, because there's like such a gap in like time. Like, this used to be something I did like every single week. I'd try and release a video, but now it's like, I don't know what I'm doing. I have my canvas upside down in order to draw this, because, you know, she's like upside down in the normal canvas view, like the final image, that's what she's supposed to be. So, you know, it's upside down while I'm drawing. It's really making me freak out while drawing this, because it feels so funny. Like controlling the canvas and like where it is and whatever. No, I am not cropping off the hand, so I don't have to do it. That is definitely not what I'm doing at all. This is the character I designed, by the way, for this album. Like, she's so cute. You'll notice she kind of looks like the little sprite I was using at the beginning of the video. That's because they are, like, essentially the same person. Because the sprite, her name is Callisto, right? She's always been Callisto, like my persona. And, like, a nickname of Callisto is Callie. And this, like, little robot girl that I'm drawing now, her name is Callie, but, like, with numbers instead. And that's the name of the album, too. The concept album I'm doing. And, because they are the same person, because they're both me. While I was away, I got a lot better at realism, but now I'm trying to go back to a more stylized look, because after getting good at realism, I just kind of got bored of it. Like, it's not the most realistic stuff ever. I'll probably show some examples on screen, but it's just, like, you know, and that's why, like, I'm trying a 2000s, like, moe style right here on the album cover. Back to the whole Callisto thing, so, like, you know, Persona's name is Callisto. Callie's the name of the album. My, like, artist name for, you know, music is Orbit of Callisto, and I have 3 albums released under that name, and in the background of this video, I'm using, like, the released music, like, the already released music as background music, so any music that you're hearing in this video, that's me. My TikTok is Orbit of Callisto, where I post, like, a comic that I'm definitely never gonna update. My Instagram is Orbit of Callisto, where I occasionally post things. I'm Orbit of Callisto. That's like my other name other than qcharlie that I go by on the socials. I should probably talk more about me. On screen I'll like show some images of like fandoms I'm in or media I like. And yeah. I don't know. I'm like a music and art guy. I spend all my time doing music and art. I feel like I probably like making music more and I'm more passionate about that, but unfortunately I am better at visual art than I am at making music, even though that is more of my passion. I'm into most horror games or digital horror or things of the like those are things that I like consume and participate in a lot of the time. I'm trying to like think of things that I'm into to talk about. Into like all types of electronic music, obviously, with like the music I make, but especially techno, breakcore, ambient, whatever, digital hardcore, hyperpop. I think I'm gonna skip ahead to when, like, I'm gonna stop recording and skip ahead to when the line art and coloring is done, because I haven't done line art and coloring in like 10 million years, and I know it's gonna take forever, and I don't really want to have like a giant file on my computer of just like me doing line art, and I also don't want to edit that, so... Okay, so here we are. The line art and coloring is done. I'm not a very big fan like of the hair and how it looks, so maybe I'll try and cover that up or change it with shading, but this is the fun part of drawing, is the shading. The trick with like 2000s Moe shading is like you're going to take a hard brush and kind of put down your colors, and then you're going to take an eraser, like an airbrush eraser later, and then kind of like go over it and like make it like sort of faded. I feel like I'm getting back into the groove of this video making stuff, you know? Something I need to do is like make gaming videos again, because I realize I kind of don't like playing games that much, but I remember whenever I would like record it, like record me playing games and post it, I had a lot more fun, and so maybe in order to play games that I like, you know, wanted to play, I could just record it and then post it. One that I know I want to play is like Needy Streamer Overload. Like, I was like initially turned off by it because the fandom, like a couple, like when it came out, like was very interesting. There was a lot of guys being like, I can fix her, that kind of crowd, but like, so I kind of avoided it for a while, and I also have this habit of kind of avoiding things that I know I'll like, because I know I'll like it too much. And you know, if you were like around in my older days, when I got into gorillas, and all of my videos I posted had gorillas mentioned at some point, because I get obsessive, I go a little bit crazy, when I get into stuff. I think it's probably the autism spectrum disorder diagnosis, but Needy Streamer Overload is one that I have avoided for a while because like of the initial fandom it had, but I think it's kind of like mellowed out, and now it's kind of like a panty and stocking situation where like girls like take over like the very like sort of like feminine, like I don't know how to describe it, but if you were in the panty and stocking fandom at any point in time, you know what I mean, where like they're kind of like seen as like, I hate the word, but girl boss, I guess, and that is kind of like how Needy Streamer Overload is kind of seen now, and it's definitely something that I would be into, and also the music is something that I would, like their music in that game is really, really good, so I would probably enjoy playing the game. The art is pretty, the music's good, the story seems like something I would like. It's just like, you know, I know I'll get way too into it, but if that's something you guys are interested in seeing, like me playing that game, then I can do that. Actually, if you guys have like any games you want me to play, or like art challenges you want me to do, I'll happily do them. Even if it's ones that I've like done before with the art challenges, because it's been a long time. So like if you, in my description, I'll leave a link to my Discord server. If you're not already in it, then you can join that. Leave like a little message being like, hey, you should do this, Charlie, and then maybe I'll do it. This video is getting kind of long, and I bet my retention is getting pretty bad at this point, since it is just a lot of me talking. So thank you to whoever has stayed so far. I'm almost done shading this, the qcharlie, and then I'll be able to move on to some more fun stuff like the background. I do plan for this album to have some like slideshow looking music videos, if that makes sense, like using this character. And what I mean by like slideshow looking videos, if you know Alien Stage, like the series by Vivinos, that's what I mean. Funny thing about Vivinos, I've been a Vivinos fan since like the My September video, since I was like 12, like I was like a little baby. Like I was there watching like videos from them come out, and like when Pink B Word Club was coming out and was still a thing. It'll never be finished. But you know, the funny thing about Alien Stage, and I've thought about this a lot, is that like it's the first like Vivinos series that like heavily featured like male main characters. And I think it's interesting that that is the first series from Vivinos, like after, you know, like Vivinos spent years releasing a lot of like woman-led series with like woman-loving women, you know, like gay, lesbian, like content. And Alien Stage, the first one with male characters and a gay relationship between them, was the first series of Vivinos to get really, really mainstream popular. And I think that's interesting, and I definitely have some thoughts on that, and it's very much related to misogyny. This might not be something people are like so ready to hear, but I feel like the focus on yaoi, for lack of a better word, versus yuri is so related to misogyny, because it's kind of related to like the whole idea of, you know, like male characters are typically given like better treatment in media and written better, and so people tend to focus on them more. And it's funny that Alien Stage, the show where the main character Mizzy is a lesbian and has, you know, her like Sua, her partner, and whatever, and if you go on AO3, there are more fanfictions about Ivan Till, the two male characters, than Mizzy and Sua. And I think it's super, super interesting, and it is related to misogyny, but I feel like people don't talk about it very much. And this is just with like yuri and yaoi in general, I think, like girl love and boy love in general, like, and you know, the preference of boy love over girl love. This is coming from like a seasoned girl love like fan and writer, but you know, I don't think they should be pitted against each other. Anyways, rant over, sorry about that, that was a crazy detour. It's background time. I think what I might do is just like do a speed paint of me doing the background, and then put like one of the songs from this album that I'm about to release over it, you know, to like tease the album. So enjoy that. Click off if you hate speed paints, I guess.
or Should I name you? Give the dog a name. Peanut or Dun? Oh no, Dun is the name of the dog. Oh no, I can actually name the dog.
Okay, well, that's it. That's the video. That's the album cover. My Discord and other socials will be linked in the description. If you like this video, you can subscribe, I guess. I don't know. Leave suggestions for what you would like to see from me.